They can't disrespect you gladly. I don't play about man, I don't care. I'm addicted to you and it's clear. I like the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what could come in. So
Everyone is in their seat here in San Francisco as the Warriors look to grab a home win on their floor. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Last game for the Warriors, the loss to the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Ivy on the wing. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Markkanen. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Murray for 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Outside Curry. And the 3 off target. The shot by Lillard, wide open. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now Ivy. Curry with it. Lillard picks him up. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. And the Warriors miss again.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
Screen by Giannis. Floats it up for Giannis. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Curry attacking. Outside, Markkanen. Murray looking around. Pass to Jackson Davis. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Let's see them move.
And the Warriors off to a slow start here. Looking for the first basket of the game. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. Now here's Ivy. Back to Curry. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And he banks in the layup.
You love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. I asked him what his team needed to do in order to contain Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach told me we have to make sure to communicate and help out on defense, specifically clogging up and taking away lanes to the rim. That's how he can really hurt you. Of course, it'll be an all-hands-on-deck tonight approach trying to stop the Greek Freak. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Curry after the basket by Milwaukee. And here's Ivy to the middle. Here's Jackson Davis. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Giannis has got 8 points.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside, Markkanen. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finish.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Teams making substitutions here. 1:19 left in the first quarter of the game. Nance a screen. Oh, Nance in position. And Nance slams it in.
Man, I like that play. Nance on the roll. Great athleticism. Tough to defend.
Pass to Payton. Now here's Herter. Outside, Kuminga. Back to Herter. Clock at 4. Front past the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Shots good by Green.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside, Kuminga. To the paint. Payton looking it over. Pass to Filipowski. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Young, right side. 3 seconds left. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. His work on the glass was out. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Pass to Melton. Young with the steal. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of it.
Back to Murray. It's stolen by Green. Young inside. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
A different look for Milwaukee. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Pass to Herter. Now Melton, covered by Lillard. Golden State moving the ball around. Deep two from Murray. Misses off the right iron.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Jrue Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Outside Curry. That's tipped. Stolen by Beverly. Giannis outside. Back to Beverly. It's stolen by Kuminga. Drives to the hoop. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Out left to the wing. Up top, Curry. 6 to shoot. Pass to Herter. From the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Giannis rips it down.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the Year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Over to the wing. Filipowski. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. It's all about Antetokounmpo. Prince outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Prince has got his second bucket of the night.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
1:51 left now here in the second. Pass to Jackson Davis. Lopez with the steal. Young inside. Covington wide open. He fires. That three off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
And Murray, here we go. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 19. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, the Bucks miss. Curry with it. Now Covington defending. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
And here's Young from the arc. And the Bucks miss again. And here's Golden State. Left side, Markkanen. Pass to Murray. With the drive. The shot off that time. Nance with some nice D. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. From deep, Green connects from three-point range. Green's got 6 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Ivy, guarded by Green. Takes it inside. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
An absolute juggernaut on the drive. Once Ivy gets a step on the D, you're about to be compromised.
Here's Young. Launches a three. And stolen by Murray. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll return shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Curry with it. Pass to Murray. Back to Curry. There's the triple. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Bucks leading by 18. Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Ivy from downtown. It's good from long range. He's got 9.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Pass to Jackson. Here's the three. And another three for Milwaukee.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
On the wing, Markkanen. Still without a basket. Here's Jackson Davis. No good off the front iron.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And the dunk by Giannis.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Outside Curry. Inside. Santos, no good.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Now Giannis. 21 points in the game. Outside Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Markkanen. In the corner, Ivy with it. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Defense left Ivy an opening there, and he just takes off for the finish.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Lillard from outside hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got 8 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside Curry. Up and in on the layup. He has 6.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The shot by Ivy, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
This Warriors squad struggling. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. Bucks leading by 22. Nance outside. Pass to Green. Young way outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Markkanen. Kuminga with it. For 3. Gets it to go. That one good for Melton. Melton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And here's Covington from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Took him no time at all on that one. Markkanen's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Nance outside. Pass to Lopez. Back to Nance. Shot clock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. It's blocked. And here is Markkanen over Nance. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And so it's Milwaukee holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've
54.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Young who brings it up for Milwaukee. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul.
First team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Now, here is Young. Pass to Covington. Nance with no one around. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now, Herter. Brooks with it. Defended by Covington. On the wing, Melton. And it's off from 3-point range. Milwaukee leading by 18. Here's Young. And it's good. 2 points.
And nice little floater right there. Give Young credit. He's developed the shots he needs to overcome his size limitations. How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Lopez outside. Pass to Green. Sinks the triple. And the Bucks lead by 21.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
Pass to Herter. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Herter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Covington. Back to Young. Covington with it. 3-pointer. Brooks grabs the board. He takes it in. Melton lays it up and banks it in. Melton's got 9 points here in the second half.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Lopez outside. The Bucks working the ball around. Nance, no good. Warriors trail by 17. Pass to Herter. Back to Brooks. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
The vision of a point guard with that dish. Herter dicing him up with the pass.
Outside, Covington. There's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Coming out of the floor.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Green. Outside Covington. There's Lopez with the three. That shot no good. Milton with the ball. Now Green defending. Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
So both teams making some changes here. Milwaukee leading by 12. Jackson in the corner. And again, the Bucks miss.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Pass to Markkanen. And stolen by Lillard. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside for Jackson. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. And the Bucks lead by 15.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. Now his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. See if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
And the shot no good, a bit short.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And that is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
Well, that one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure. Curry from deep three-point land. Again, Curry missing.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
It's Beverly on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
There's Kuminga. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lillard outside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And I like the work Lillard's put into his defense the past few seasons. He may not be a stopper, but he's improved immensely at that end of the floor.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
Taking 2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Waters, and he converts the layup.
Warriors foul. Waters. Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
The free throw drops for Lillard.
Shooting for Milwaukee. Damian.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. so no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks.
I look like a mommy. I'm getting this cash. It's Monday to Sunday. I guess you want to if it ain't about the money. My boys in the when they jump like a bunny. Got it ain't nothing funny. Up on the side and I keep it. If I gotta reach up, I'ma keep it. But a nigga got a TD hat. And that boy like a BB hat. You won't see me hat. Push it like see me hat. Why you won't beat me hat? When I'm creeping hat. Nigga see me hat. Cause you saying I'm hat. Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my land. I've been with hanging out the window, let it for the right price they'll do, yo. That's my right hand man. We out in Shabu, yo. Outside in Japan. Strike for the army like Kuko. What's it to, yo? Introduce you to my new. Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my land. I've been with hanging out the window, let it on trees, so I swear that they switch. I just needed a week. Already they say I'm on fire, like a 19th century witch. No snow on the bluff, the wire. Think I'm 50 Cent. I've been in boom. Let's be Bonnie Clyde. We gon' be like
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
A difficult matchup for them last year, with them losing both games to a team with a bad record.
Yeah, on paper, it looked like it should have been no contest, but the opposite was true.
That one misses. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis' career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And so Paul will bring it up for San Antonio. Wembanyama screen. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Beverly. Back to Lillard. Down low. Antetokounmpo.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Beverly for three. The shot won't fall. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Wembanyama screen. Right wing. From downtown. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
And it's Paul off the drive. And we're going to have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Jackson for three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Hero outside. Pass to Johnson. Goes back up. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does. Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
On offense, here is San Antonio, trailing by 2. The kick out to Johnson. There's the screen by Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Beverly outside. There's Jackson with the three. Knocks down the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Lillard with the ball. Hero picks him up. Antetokounmpo inside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Lillard, no good. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. To the middle. The kick out to Paul. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Hero. Wembanyama screen. From behind the arc. And Tyler Hero gets a 3. Hero's got 5 points.
Put Hero anywhere on the arc and he'll shoot it. I mean, he is so confident.
Lillard. Rebound by San Antonio.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And that one drops for him.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
Here's Lillard. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. And when I brought up Chris Paul, Coach marveled at his leadership, saying he's a heck of a player and a natural-born leader. Few players in the history of the game have been able to command an offense and a locker room the way that CP has throughout his career. Coach has nothing but respect for the future Hall of Famer. B.A.?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That'll be a second foul of the game. Young with it. Driving to the basket. Pass to Lopez. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Adams high post. Dunn outside. Let's go with a 3. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Young attacking. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Pass to Hawkins. There's a screen. Now here's Adams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hawkins. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Spurs substitution. Number 5.
Bucks trail by 4. Nance the screen. Outside for Green. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Spurs. Johnson on the wing. And so the first quarter is in the books. Spurs out in front. They lead by 4. Don't go away.
The Spurs, 15.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Antetokounmpo inside. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Lillard outside. And that misses. That would have put him up. San Antonio leading. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Make some noise for your Fox Coach Crew.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Castle. No points yet. The baseline, Jay. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Back to Young. Puts up a 3. And it's Hawkins with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Castle. Rejected by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to squat down that attempt.
San Antonio with the ball. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. Young looking around. And he lobs it up top. And Nance with the slam.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Here's Champagnie. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And the second free throw is good. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Young. Here's Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Man, I like to see Covington get aggressive in the paint, sending a message to the defense with that dunk.
Pass to Castle. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Here's Champagny. Buries it from 3. And the Spurs lead by 2.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Milwaukee has possession. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And Lillard gets it to go.
So dangerous off the pick and roll. Lillard only needs a little bit of room.
Outside Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And Lillard gets it to go.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Beverly. Back to Lillard. To the inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Hero for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Jackson for 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Jackson's got his second basket on the night. Here's Johnson. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Such a reliable player under the hoop. Johnson, I mean, he wants those close-in shots.
Jackson outside. To the paint. Stolen by Hero. Back come the Spurs in transition. Pass to Champagny. The 3 is up. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end. The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Antetokounmpo with the block.
The reach, the athleticism, the timing, no surprise. Giannis swatted that one away.
And Hero grabs the board. San Antonio trailing here. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
And here's Lopez from the arc. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Lopez has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Johnson. No good on the buzzer beater. And And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Milwaukee out in front. They lead by a bucket. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Pass to Wembanyama. Hero outside. Back to Wembanyama. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Milwaukee in the lead. And here's Lillard. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Paul. Shoots over Beverly. And Paul gets it to go. Milwaukee with the ball. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. There's the screen by Johnson. It's Hero on the take. Back to Johnson. He's off on that one. And Milwaukee has possession. And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
Beverly with a steal. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Johnson with a double team. Antetokounmpo inside. Good D by Wembanyama. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up to the Spurs. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Wembanyama.
Yeah, I don't want to dismiss the defensive chops of Antetokounmpo. I mean, he is so good at handling himself on the defensive end, whether he's guarding his own guy or in position to help his teammates.
Back to Beverly. Antetokounmpo is doubled. And that's going to be a travel.
You know, you think back to that first half. He only turned it over one time. But since then, he's been giving it away.
A tight game here in Milwaukee. Hero outside. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Johnson for 3. Sinks it from distance. Johnson's got 5 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Young. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Johnson. Outside Paul. There's the screen by Johnson. Pass to Hero. Just 5 to shoot. Free throw line jumper. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
And those jumpers inside the line, I mean, they're layups for a guy like Hero.
Young attacking. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Young drawing the double team. And stolen by Paul. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
There's a minute 54 left in the third. And the Bucks miss again.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Back to Adams. Outside for Wembanyama. Just 4 to shoot. Deflects the pass. Beyond the arc. Ooh, Wembanyama just too good.
You know, if they're looking for stops, they can't give it back on the defensive glass.
And here's Green from the arc. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. They get it back. And it's Adams missing. The Bucks trail by 5. Pass to Green. Launches a 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Takes a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Young with it. Dunn in his pocket. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the Spurs making a change here.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for the Spurs. Champagnie.
Here's Castle. He's scoreless. Pass to Adams. Out to the right wing. Dunn. Hits a three-pointer. And the Spurs lead by 8. Outside Young. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside. Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
And that's it for the third quarter.
The Spurs. 47.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. The kick out to Nance. Who poked away. Outside, Green. Back to Lopez. Pass to Young. 5 on the clock. Off target from outside.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Castle. The 3. Covington grabs the board.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Inside. Here's Covington. That's That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Oh, Covington really is fantastic at getting his arms high in the air when he's attempting a shot inside. Really gives the defense no chance to catch up to it or get to it.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to Lopez. Back to Green. It's stolen away. Back come the Spurs in transition. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
And what strength by Castle. A tough-nosed guard who knows how to score through contact.
And it's Lillard with the ball for the Bucks. Trailing by 8. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis working inside.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Here's Johnson, defended by Lillard, who is stolen by Lillard. In transition, here come the Bucks. It's Lillard finishing at the other end.
You cannot measure heart, but Dame's is as big as anybody's.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Here's Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. In transition, here come the Bucks. Prince with the bucket.
There you have it. Prince stepping up big time. This guy played all 4 years in college, and you see evidence of that confidence and maturity there.
They managed to get the rebound, but that's an area where they've been struggling tonight.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. And he's going for the oop here. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. A nice shot by Lillard.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Back to Wembanyama. A shot to stop the run. No good that time. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Out to Lillard. Fires the 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Wembanyama screen. Over to the left wing. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. To the inside.
Oh, what you say? Wow. Come on now. For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
Hero right side. 1:25 left in the fourth.
Yeah, you never want to send Hero to the line. Tyler's led the league in free throw shooting.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
There's a minute 12 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Prince. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Johnson.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To Paul. Clock at 6. And here's Hero. Beverly defending. The three is up. Oh, he buries it from outside.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Beverly for 3. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
And despite being a little guy, Beverly knows how to step up big. Terrific at delivering when his team needs an important basket.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
That makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They're going to have to work fast coming out of a timeout.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass to not waste too much time at all.
23 seconds left in the game. Hero for 3. It falls! And that one brings them within 1.
Yeah, in these moments, Hero knows he has to step up, so he works hard to find the bucket. Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he's unable to get the second one.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Hero left side. The fadeaway. So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks, pulling it out for the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.